Sand. In every bloody crevice, more sand. It was getting beyond ridiculous, but there was absolutely no way Danny was going to complain out loud. It had been hard enough to convince Aunt Frankie to bring her in the first place. It's not a holiday, Danny, it's an expedition. There's no pool, Danny. You can't bring your hair straighteners, Danny. It's not your kind of thing, Danny. It was a surprise Aunt hadn't called her a princess outright. So there we go. No complaining. Danny had something to prove. She trudged on up the bank, feet sliding half of each step back down the dune, effectively doubling the effort needed. Her boots filling more and more with sand, if that was even possible. It was in her nose, for goodness sake. How the bloody tangerine was it in her nose? Anyway, no complaining. Aunt had stopped at the top and was taking out her spyglass, and the momentary intrigue distracted Danny from her sand-related depression. Ish. Her aunt looked back to Danny and gestured in the distance. There it is, Dan-Dan. Danny hated being called Dan-Dan. Here, take this, and see for yourself. She handed Danny the spyglass and pointed, and for a split second Danny thought she saw a tear rolling down Aunt's face. Nah, couldn't be. Aunt Frankie didn't even cry during childbirth, apparently. She was some sort of machine. Initially, Danny thought Aunt Frankie was taking the proverbial, but after a few seconds she spotted the ruins poking up from the golden waves on the horizon. She felt Aunt's hand rest on her shoulder as she took it in. We've done it, Dan-Dan. We've found it.